I got access to the world's largest online flower marketplace, which is usually hidden and locked behind closed doors and only accessible by wholesalers and middlemen who will then sell to all florists and flower lovers. The platform is called Floriday and it's built by Royal Flora Holland, the largest flower business in the world, and it's the natural digital evolution of the old Dutch auctions, which you will typically know about and see, which is where all flowers historically have come from. I'm confident in saying that over 70% of all flowers that are delivered worldwide come through Royal Flora Holland and now through Floriday, the digital online platform. In this video, I'm going to share with you the benefits I got from getting access to this platform in sourcing flowers and buying flowers that actually last as well. So let's take it back a few years. My name's Max. I'm managing director of Petals at Bibendum. We're a luxury retail flower business in London, UK. I've actually grown up around flowers my whole life. My mum runs an industry-leading brand in Mallorca, Joanna Walton Flowers. She specializes in doing flowers for yachts, events and weddings, and I'm in partnership with my dad, Jonathan, and Jonathan's been involved in various different flower businesses across London. So as I've been growing up, both my mum and my dad have taken me over to Holland, invited by their wholesalers at the time, to have a look around Royal Flora Holland and to understand a bit more about the supply chain. In doing that, when I'd walk around these huge, large flower auctions in Holland, we'd be shown rooms but in a hush-hush way and then hurried on. I would always think to myself, well, why can't we get access to this? Why can't we have direct access to all of the growers that sell via Royal Flora Holland? Which really is all of the best growers in the world. So I've spent the last 2 years going back and forward to the Netherlands, building up relationships with people within Royal Flora Holland, and ultimately getting access to Floriday, the online platform I spoke about. And to do that, I had to build logistics partnerships to enable the flowers to get from the growers in the Netherlands over to me in the UK. When I first got access to Floriday, as you would have read by the title, and I'm not joking, I spent 5 hours with my mouth wide open in disbelief at the range of varieties of flowers there were. I mean, 15,000 total varieties, flowers I'd never heard of or never seen before, despite growing up my whole life around flowers, and the prices directly from growers also left me in disbelief. It was really something that got me so excited. And to be honest with you, I think it's what's made Petals at Bibendum what it is today in terms of the quality of flowers we sell and the relationships with individual growers that we have. Make sure you stick around to the end of this video because I'm going to share 5 elite growers worldwide and how to get hold of their most coveted blooms, and also how to buy flowers that will last 14 days rather than buying flowers that will last 5 days. Now, since getting access to Floriday, I've been back over to the Netherlands more times than I can count on both hands, and that's with the sole purpose of building up relationships with individual growers. So over the last 2 years, I've built up the supply chain, built up individual relationships with the growers, as I said, and that's helped me today understand how to source the best flowers in the world and what to look out for when buying flowers to ensure that they last 14 days or more rather than your average 5 to 7 days. To get access to Floriday is not something that everybody can do. As I say, it's usually hidden and locked behind closed doors, reserved only for Dutch wholesalers who will then sell on to florists and flower lovers around the world. However, that is changing, and over time you will be able to get access to Floriday and buy directly from Floriday. You will need to set up your own logistics chain, as I said, have transport partners who will be able to transport your flowers around the world, and people who will be able to do phytosanitary checks and all of the paperwork surrounding the transportation of the flowers as well. And if you're interested in learning more about anything I'm speaking about in this video, I've created a link down below in the description. There you will be able to either download a document which shares some of the most elite growers I've built relationships with and how to get hold of their most coveted blooms, or it will allow you to download our Sourcing 101 guide, which will tell you how to buy flowers better. And it has a range of different sources from retail flower shops, online, supermarkets, wholesale flower markets. So head to the link in the description below to download both of those guides.